Is your closet a struggle? Is it stressful? Is it overwhelming? Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about the 6 different closet styles in today's video and how your closet style can be hampering your everyday style. Hey, this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my whole goal for this channel is to help you build a wardrobe and a style that you love. So you look beautiful, you feel confident, you feel stylish, you feel like your best self every single day. Every single day, whether you're hanging out at home or you're doing fancy things, I want you to feel like your best self. So that ultimately stems from your closet. Your closet. Your closet is the source. Your closet is the source. It's the source of all the style. Your closet is the source of your outfits. Your closet is the source of your frustration or clutter or chaos sometimes, and it can also be the source of joy, of inspiration, of creativity. I want you to have the latter and not the former. So many of us have struggled over the years with closets that are overwhelming, that are cluttered, that are chaotic, that don't help us emerge from that cocoon of clothes in an inspired and creative way. Instead, we come out stressed and putting on the same uniform we've been putting on for years and just calling it a day because it's just too overwhelming. Now, because of that, and because of feedback from many of the women in my Ageless Style program, I created the Reverse Closet Edit and Wardrobe Building Bootcamp. I am so excited that that is now a product that you're able to access at any time and go through at your own pace. So the Reverse Closet Edit and Wardrobe Building Bootcamp has been really a transformative experience. It's a positive, uplifting and stress-free way of approaching a closet edit, and it has been a game changer for the women who have joined it and who've done it in the past. So now it's available for you to do at your own pace. It's a 2-week process. It's completely guided and supported by me, but you get a video and a task every single day. You get a Facebook group for the boot camp, and you get to really approach your closet differently. Approach your closet without judgment, approach your closet with joy, approach your closet with positivity, and really pull the gems from your closet and use those gems to create the wardrobe of your dreams going forward. So if you're interested in doing that process of getting my cheerleading through the closet editing process, I would definitely recommend checking that out. You just go to nettamanley.com/bootcamp, nettamanley.com/bootcamp. Like I said, it's a closet edit unlike any closet edit you've ever done. And I think if you ask around in my Facebook group, you're going to see how transformative, like I said, it's been for the women who have tried it. Now we're going to continue our talk about closet edit today. And I'm going to talk about the ultimate guide to editing your closet over 40. Now, because I have the boot camp, and the boot camp is the nuts and bolts guide, it's the guide to doing it, to making it happen. I want to step back and take kind of a big picture look at your closet, because what is your closet? Your closet is, and your wardrobe is, a collection of things that you have bought and acquired over the years. Some way or another, those things ended up in there. How did that happen? Why did that happen? What does that collection say about you? What do those clothes say about you and your style? That's what we're going to dive into in today's video. Okay, now as a personal stylist, I think the number is up to 1,200. I have edited 1,200 closets in the course of my lifetime. 1,200 closets in the course of my lifetime. And I will say loosely, roughly, women fall into 2 different camps when it comes to closets. There's the minimalist and the maximalist. Now, this may seem kind of obvious to you, but it really is relative to you and your comfort level. So a minimalist by someone's standards might not be a minimalist by your standards. But if you feel like you're working with a pared back closet, maybe you've done an edit, maybe you have gone through a transition in lifestyle or in weight or whatever geographic location, and you feel like you're working with a pared back wardrobe for you, then you may be considering your wardrobe minimalist right now. Or you may be like, it's been a hot minute. It's been about 23 years since I've edited my closet and everything is in it and I can't see anything. You may be a maximalist for you. But I'm talking in general about women who have a lot versus women who choose to have less. So it's your approach to your wardrobe and when you feel enough is enough. Now, I did a video on how to know when you're done shopping. That can help guide you through that process because it's a different comfort level for everybody. Some women are like, I already have a black top. Who needs another black top? And then some women are like, I only have 12 black tops. I need another black top. Which camp do you fall into? For you, do you consider your philosophy to building your wardrobe and to your closet minimalist, or do you consider it maximalist? Let me know in the comments. I want to know if you're a closet minimalist or a closet maximalist. It's time to be honest with yourself because I have done wardrobe edits where the client said, I really see myself as a minimalist. I really want to be a minimalist. And I walk into the closet and I am shocked by the quantity of items. And it takes a lot for me to be shocked. Again, I've done 1,200 closet edits, but I did work with a client who had multiple closets crammed full of stuff. So she was that person who didn't just have 5 or 10 even black tops. She had 50 black tops and 50 white tops and 50 black pants and 50 black skirts. Not exaggerating. So when you're going from there and then you're saying, but I really want to be a minimalist, you need to be honest with yourself about what your comfort level is in terms of quantity. Do you feel more comfortable when you have more and you feel like, well, I have everything I could possibly need? Or do you feel more comfortable when you have less and it feels less cluttered, it feels less chaotic, it feels less overwhelming? That's a question only you can answer. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is, again, 1,200 closets. That's a lot of closets I've looked at. And in general, when I walk into a closet, I can kind of quickly identify a closet style. So we're going to talk about the different closet styles in today's video and help you identify your closet style and where your buying patterns may be contributing to the chaos that's in your wardrobe. So the first closet style I want to talk about is the all work and no play. The all work and no play closet. If you have an all work and no play closet, then your closet is a professional or corporate or whatever your workplace dress code is. You've got all of that. You've checked all of those boxes. You've got all the beautiful work clothes, the blouses and maybe the blazers and or maybe you are a hairdresser and you've got a wardrobe full of black things that you wear to do hair that are easy, that are comfortable, that don't show hair. Because I have a couple of clients who are hairstylists, and that's a concern. Like, am I going to get these clothes messed up when I'm doing hair? Like, whatever your workplace is, you've got those boxes checked. You've got all of the work outfits checked and nothing else. Nothing else. You don't have weekend clothes. You don't have date night clothes. You don't have church clothes. You don't have that part of your wardrobe rounded up and built out. You just have, you focused on work, and your career has been important to you, as it has for many of us, and you focused on work, and that's all that you've invested in your wardrobe for however many years. So that's the all work and no play closet. It's one that I see all the time. I especially see this among professional women. Like, I have a lot of clients who are lawyers. They have all of the lawyer outfits. They have none of the weekend outfits. Okay, the next closet style I want to talk about is the multiple personality. The multiple personality. This is someone who, this used to be before I really started working on my own wardrobe and got past my fashion victim status that I was at in my early 30s. My wardrobe was so eclectic that it did not look like the same person bought any of the items. So I went through a boho phase, and then I went through like a 1960s kind of mod phase, and then I went through a minimalist phase and an edgy phase, and all these different phases or all these different trends or all these different micro trends were represented in my wardrobe. I never purged, I never edited, I never truly worked on identifying my personal style. So my wardrobe was always a mishmash of things that looked like they had been randomly chosen by someone just grabbing items, blindly and they all came together in one wardrobe. So if you've got the multiple personality wardrobe, you may feel like your wardrobe is not cohesive, and you may feel like a lot of your wardrobe doesn't represent who you are anymore. You bought those clothes when you were X or when you liked Y, and now you've moved on and your wardrobe is now like representing nobody. It's just a mishmash, it's chaotic, it's confusing. So you have a multiple personality wardrobe, that may sound familiar to you. Okay. The Rainbow Bright wardrobe. Anyone remember Rainbow Bright, the doll? So you walk into this wardrobe and every single color is represented. I love color. I love color. And I would never limit you in terms of color, but a Rainbow Bright wardrobe has no cohesive color palette at all, so nothing goes with anything else. You've got every single color, and you've got no unifying color scheme or color palette tying those pieces together and helping you create a versatile, workable wardrobe. Again, this was something that I used to fall into because I'm like, yellow is the color of the season. Let me buy all the yellow. Let me buy all the green. Let me buy all the purple. And then I have a wardrobe where nothing goes with anything else. Now, if you're a color person, broaden your color palette. You can go all in on color, as I have, without creating a wardrobe that is broken, that doesn't work for you, where you can't create outfits. And then also focus on bringing in some neutrals that will go with some of those colorful pieces if you're not comfortable with the color blocking or the matching color, or if you feel like your wardrobe just doesn't have that versatility. So that's the Rainbow Bright wardrobe. I want you to comment below. So far we've covered all work and no play, multiple personality, and Rainbow Bright. Now the opposite end of the color spectrum is the shift into neutral wardrobe. So these are people who everything is neutral, and it can be all black. I have seen wardrobes where they're like, there's a little bit of color, and the color is like a white shirt or a cream shirt. It can be all black. It can be all gray. It can be all beige. It can be all white. It can be just all neutral and no color. Now, is this wrong? Not necessarily. If your personal style is minimalist, or if your personal style really does lean towards neutrals, then having an all neutral wardrobe isn't a bad thing. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're adding interest somewhere. So if your wardrobe is neutral, ideally you want a mix of neutrals. You don't want just all black. You want a light, medium, and dark neutral. And then you also want to add interest to your outfits through shape and through texture. You can easily, this is a very elegant and effortless and minimalist way to dress. And if you enjoy dressing in all neutrals, then add interest through texture to your outfits. And you're gonna have beautiful outfits that are not gonna fall flat, that are not going to be boring, that are not gonna look like uniforms because they're head to toe black or head to toe white or head to toe gray, whatever that neutral is for you. So that's the shift into neutral wardrobe. Okay. The museum. This wardrobe is for the person who has never gotten rid of anything a day in their life. You have things, I've had that tank top since high school. I've had the t-shirt since college. These jeans, I've had these jeans for 21 years. No, I don't wear them anymore, but I still keep them. So if you haven't edited or purged, if you have things in your wardrobe from 10, 15, 20 years ago that are still taking up precious real estate in your closet that you're not using and loving and reaching for, and chances are things from 10, 15, 20 years ago you're not using or loving or reaching for because your size has changed, your style has changed, the trends have changed, the fabrics have changed, everything has changed. There are very few things that are truly, truly timeless. Yes, there are some things, but most of the time we're holding on to memories, we're holding on to old stuff that is really keeping us from developing a style for where we're at right now. Now, there's nothing wrong with sentimental pieces. I am very sentimental. They just don't belong in your closet. They belong in beautiful archival boxes, or they belong stored away, but they don't belong in the closet that should just contain the clothes that you are wearing right now in your life. Clothes that fit you now, clothes that fit the season now, clothes that fit your lifestyle now, not clothes from your past, and not clothes from a mythical part of your life that we've all fallen prey to this, right? A mythical part of your life that you don't really have, like a wardrobe full of cocktail dresses when really you spend your time in sneakers, right? So the museum is an homage to your past. Your closet should not be that. Your closet should be a representation and a visual inspiration of your present, of your actual current life. Okay, the last category is blank on repeat. This is somebody who has buying patterns. We all have some buying patterns, but buying patterns that are excessive, like 23 black leggings, 95 black shirts. I'm exaggerating, but not really. I did have a client who had all white button-down shirts. That was all she had in her closet, just white button-down shirts. So you want to ask yourself, what are your buying patterns? What do you buy over and over? Are you like, oh, I can never resist a blank. Every time I see a printed top, I have to buy it. Every time I see a flowy dress, I have to buy it. Every time I see a black blouse, I have to buy it. Now, there is an element of your personal style that's going to go into this. And you may be buying these things because you genuinely love them and genuinely wear them. But we also need to recognize when enough is enough. And when 25 black blouses is no longer serving us when 10 would have done the trick, right? If we are checking all the same boxes and we're checking them over and over and over again, then that may be something that you want to start paying attention to. Do you have the X on repeat in your wardrobe? Are you known as being the leggings girl or the joggers girl, or are you known as being the dress girl? You want to see how those buying patterns play into your wardrobe and how you can fully express your style while still being mindful of what you're bringing in, and that you're not just buying more and more and more of the same. Okay, now we're going to talk about your shopping style. Now, we sort of covered this in your closet style, right? Because shopping style and closet style are so closely linked. But I want you to first take a step back. I've discussed this a little bit before briefly, but are you a hot or cold shopper? Now, with closet, we talked about minimalist versus maximalist. For shopping, we want to talk about whether you're a hot or cold shopper. This was a concept I first heard referred to with eating. Like, hot eaters are people that are interested in food. They're foodies. They're always thinking about their next meal. Cold eaters are those who are like, they eat to live. They eat because they need to eat, but food is not a priority for them. So are you a hot shopper or a cold shopper? Now, when it comes to shopping, I'm talking about, are you the type of person who has to talk yourself out of something? That means you're a hot shopper. Or are you the type of person who has to talk yourself into something, which would make you a cold shopper? Now, if you're a cold shopper and you have to talk yourself into something, that means that you have a hard time finding things that you like. The downside of being a cold shopper may be that you're too picky, that you're too selective, that you're looking for something that is going to be flawless and perfect and fit you perfectly right off the rack without making any concessions for your budget, for your body, for maybe making some alterations. You are so picky that you find yourself with not enough to wear. Now, if you're a hot shopper, you're going to find that you've got probably a pretty maximalist wardrobe. You're going to find that you like a lot of things. You like most things. And you're going to have to talk yourself off of buying another X or buying more Y, right? So hot shopper or cold shopper? Hot shopper, again, do you have to talk yourself out of making purchases? Cold shopper, do you have to talk yourself into trying something or to making a purchase? Okay. Now, cold shoppers, there are a couple of categories of them. One of them is the I hate shopping shopper. Like, you just hate shopping, you hate walking into stores, you find it overwhelming, you find it stressful, you find it annoying, you find it frustrating, you just don't enjoy the process of shopping. You were never one of those girls who likes to go around, or women who likes to go around with friends and just shop and just enjoy that. You just don't find that to be an enjoyable activity. You are a go in, get what I want, and go out kind of person. Okay, so that's one type of cold shopper. Another type of cold shopper is the never shopper. The shopping? What shopping? Who shops? Like the person who, I haven't been in a store since 1975. You know, like you hate shopping so much that you just don't do it. You just don't do it. So you haven't been shopping in a minute. You never go shopping. You avoid it at all costs, and your wardrobe reflects your loathing, your frustration, and your dislike of shopping. Okay. Hot shoppers. What types of categories of hot shoppers are there? One type of hot shopper is the shiny object syndrome shopper. That used to be me. That's the, if it's cute, if it catches my attention, if it jumps off the rack, if it's on a mannequin and it looks adorable, I'm gonna buy it. And so anything that's cute and fun and interesting and colorful and shiny and sparkly and cute and whatever, trendy, you're drawn to. And so your wardrobe becomes this chaotic mishmash of previous trends, previous styles that you have tried and maybe discarded, things that you used to like and don't like anymore, and your wardrobe just kind of becomes overwhelming and very quickly cluttered if you have shiny object syndrome. Let me know if this is you in the comments below. Okay, the emotional shopper. The emotional shopper is like, you walk into a store looking for something that's going to make you feel better because you've had a hard day. Or maybe you're having a great day and you're like, I want to wear look at all these pretty dresses. My life is so fun. I'm going to wear all of these fancy dresses without thinking about the fact that you really spend most of your life in denim. So it's shopping based on your emotions. Your clothes are either representing the joy that you're currently feeling, the frustration, the boredom, the sadness. You walk into a store looking for like a fix that shopping and a high that shopping brings you, and you buy things based on your mood. So that's the emotional shopper. It's another kind of hot shopper. I want to know which of these shopping styles best represents you. Okay, now when you're looking at your closet and you're doing this closet edit, and again, I would very much recommend, if any of these areas are giving you stress, are creating chaos and clutter in your life, if they're contributing to you feeling overwhelmed by your wardrobe, I would definitely recommend checking out the Reverse Closet Edit and Wardrobe Building Bootcamp. Again, netofmanly.com/bootcamp. It is $47. It is the best $47 you will ever spend on your wardrobe, because you're going to emerge knowing what you love, knowing what you wear, making the most of the clothes that you actually have, and being set up for the season or the few months ahead in a way that will inspire you to make the most of your wardrobe, to be intentional in your shopping, and to recognize where your habits are. So definitely recommend that. But I want you to just take as you get dressed over the next few days, I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. Take a little survey of the items in your wardrobe as you're about to put them on, or as you're putting them into outfits in the next few days. And ask yourself about each item as you pull it out of your wardrobe. Would I buy this again? If I were in Nordstrom right now and this was hanging on a rack and I could afford it, would I buy this again? Like, is this something I would buy today? Number 2, would I wear this today? Would I wear this today? Can I put this on right now and just wear it out the door? Would I just go ahead and wear this today? The third question is to ask yourself is, do I like what this says about me? What does this item of clothing say about me? And does it say what I want it to say? Does it say what I want it to say? Your clothes are a language. Style is instant language. Prada said that. Miuccia Prada said, style is instant language. It automatically and instantly and immediately tells people something about you. So you want that message to be the right message. Does this say what I want it to say? So those are the 3 questions. Would I buy this again? Would I wear it today? And does it say what I want it to say about my style? So those are just like filters. Those are just questions, thought-provoking questions to ask yourself about the items that are hanging in your closet right now. That can help you also when you're shopping and looking at new items to bring into your wardrobe. So let me know whether these questions are helpful. If you really started asking yourself those questions before putting on something in your wardrobe, or about the things in your wardrobe that are hanging there, maybe unloved and unworn, your wardrobe would dramatically change. Your style would dramatically change. You would start being much more selective about what you bring into your wardrobe, and much more discerning about what you choose to wear, because your clothes are an extension of yourself, but they also affect so much of how our day goes. And we want to give ourselves the best possible shot at having an amazing day, of being able to be out there and be joyful, serve the people we want to serve, live our best lives. And we don't want clothes to be a stumbling block and that get in the way of that. Clothes are easy. Let's check that box and move on with them, right? Okay, so if you answer yes to all three of these questions, that item needs to be like a prized item in your wardrobe. That is going to be a go-to item for you. You want to ask yourself what it is that you love about that item, so that you can have more of that in your wardrobe. If you answered no to one or more of these questions, you might want to consider why you feel that way about that item, and whether that item belongs in a separate section of your closet. Again, the Reverse Closet Edit Wardrobe Building Bootcamp talks you through this whole process in detail, step by step, over a course of 2 weeks. You can go through it as quickly as you want, but if you go at the pace that I have it set up for you, it's a 2-week process. So it really does talk you through the process of going through your wardrobe and deciding what serves you now and what doesn't serve you right now. So I hope that you enjoyed this ultimate closet edit checklist for those of us over 40 who may have acquired things in our lives, or acquired habits, or acquired patterns, and we definitely have personalities as it relates to closets and shopping that may have hampered our style in the past. I'm here to get you to the next level and to help you build that wardrobe that fully supports you. So if you like this video, definitely give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more closet tips and more thought-provoking closet conversations, hit subscribe. That red subscribe button, it means so much to me. And don't forget to comment. Let me know what your biggest struggle is when it comes to your closet. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.